Now Barger's the winning run. Fly ball to left field. Hernandez on the run with Pages over his head. Pages runs him over, makes the catch, sends Game 7. Broken bat, diving catch by Vlad Jr. Vlad's put a stamp all over this game through 2 innings. You think Vlad, you think offense, you think home runs, but Jimenez floats one, left field. Hernandez makes the catch, back to second. Game 7 tomorrow night. It's a game-ending double play. Kike Hernandez to Miguel Rojas.
Smith on the ground, gloved by Turner. He spins, he throws, and it is in time. Wow, what a play, Trey Turner. The former Dodger makes the play on Will Smith for.
And Duran pops it up, giving chase and making the catch and flipping into the Red Sox dugout. What a catch by McMahon. Schlittler the first.
Bellinger pokes one towards the left field corner. Straw on the run with a sliding catch. Miles Straw, one of the top defenders in the American League, takes away extra bases. Goldschmidt in the score, but it could have been a whole lot.
Sasaki fires. Vaughn on the ground in the hole. Betts has got it. Jump throw on a hop in time. Wow! Mookie Betts, Gold Glove form. What a play!
Well, this right here, guys, is why Mookie not only getting to that.
And Bohm on the ground. Rojas a race to the bag. He dives and out at third. Rojas and Turner both dive in head first at third base. That was risky for Rojas. And Muncy skies one to center field. Hit well. This one's got a chance. Freeland going back to the wall. He leaps. It's in and out of his glove, but he caught it. And now chaos on the bases. Might have a play at the plate. The throw. Not in time. No, he's out.
Hit hard up the middle and a base hit. Green has scored. Dingler's coming around. The throw goes to third. Safe. Of course, then the issue would become did the second run score if they called this.
And a 0-1 from Schlittler. Pops it up, shallow left, Volpe's out, Bellinger's on, and Volpe with a nifty play. Over the shoulder like it's nothing.
Great jump, and he knows when he sees.
Muncy takes off on this pop up into shallow right field. He'll retreat. Barger coming on, Guerrero going out to make the catch. Wow.
Yeah, it's not that.
There goes Hernandez. There's a ground ball to short. Long throw. Hernandez not going to get there. Throw to third. Bang, bang, he's out. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball player. Does the bullpen have 9 outs in it tonight? There's a Baltimore chop along first. Barrett pick up. Rojas got him. Oh, Miguel Rojas. Do or die play for out number 2 of the 7th.
That's the only way.
Late the tying run. The Savages 2-1. Chopper to first. Gun to second 1. Back to first. 2 and 6. Varsho. Roller to second. Rojas comes home in time. And it's Miguel Rojas who ties it in the top of the 9th. Saves it in the bottom of the 9th.
Question's going to be, is that a moment for Castellanos? But there you go. There's your answer. Turner, what a play. And dug out by Harper. Harper with his second pick. Kike Hernandez is retired. 2 going here in the 8th. 2-minute board. And Harper into right field. Late break. And it is a catch by Hernandez. It wasn't pretty, but Teoscar Hernandez secures it. There was a little panic setting in.
Pop up. McMahon is over and stumbling makes the grab. He's been everything for the Yankees tonight.
Rose a 1-2. Iglesias lines it to second and a leaping Nico Horner. They tried somebody else. That was the wrong somebody.
Shows bunt again, gets it down. Muncy goes to third, and Castellanos is out. Max Muncy, a perfect throw. Credit Mookie Betts for sprinting over to third. He gets there in time, and they get the lead out at third base.
He got a kind of
Felt like he should have been an all-star this year. Pitch to that quality. Mookie Betts into left. Kepler, a forward dive and a catch. Heck of a play by Max Kepler.
He got a great jump on this ball right here. Good slide catch.
Clement swats it up the middle, but Rivas is there. Leo Rivas plucking that ball, taking a hit away from Clement.
Outstanding play on a not so good.
Keith on the ground. Naylor is there. It's going to be a double play. Josh Naylor makes a fabulous defensive play again.
Diving stop by Caballero. Game 4 tomorrow night. The Yankees have
For both men on base. Naylor chops it over Holton. It's the shortstop right there. Baez tags. Baez throws. Torkelson lunges.
So he's definitely out. He's out.
Yeah, but is he out of the line anyways?
And then right there.
Confirmed, the runner is out.
Right field side, Tatis, little trouble in the sun, makes the catch on the run. The Platinum Glover Tatis in the sunshine saves the 8th inning for Suarez.
Bunt shown by Meadows. Bare hand by Suarez. Throw to first is in time. What a play by Eugenio Suarez on a bare hand, which looked like a pretty good bunt from Parker Meadows.
2 on, 2 out. Schlittler to Varsho. Poke to left. Down the line. Bellinger a mile to go. He gets there. Cody Bellinger out of the blue to make the catch.
Sets, fires. Swinging, it's rattled foul on top of the plate. It's a fair ball, a step and a throw over to first base, and they got it. Wow! What on earth? How on earth did that happen? Cal Raleigh.
Back up the middle. Gloved by Stott. Gets it to Turner. Throw to first, not in time. Harper did a nice job there to make sure he kept that from going into the dugout. Excellent play by Stott, and they get the lead out at second. Mendez, but the Phillies have the lead in game 3, 3-1. Tommy Edman, oh, what a catch! Alec Bohm goes up the ladder. The long, tall third baseman fetches one and robs Edman of a base hit.
I was about to say he might be the only.
2 gone. Punches a base hit the other way. Polanco heads for the plate. Barger's got a cannon. His throw goes to third in time, but the run scores.
Wow, you cannot get thrown out at third there.
Addison Barger, one of the strongest arms in baseball. Doval to Santander with a 1-1 pitch. Line drive right field. Judge will lay out and make the catch. Making plays all over the place.
I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense.
To first, caught by Naylor. Back to second, double play. Seattle writing a different story in game 5.
I believe it was the splitter that he threw and he hung it. And that's supposed to freeze.
Crawford aboard, can zone up. He hooks a line drive right field. Barger comes on, makes a sliding catch. And you never know that this guy hadn't played right field in a month.
This ball was sinking too. And he did a nice job getting to it. When he gets up.
Ground ball, diving stop. Suarez from his knees to second to end the inning.
What a play.
Wow, Eugenio Suarez, who had an error in this inning that opened the door for the Blue Jays to get. Bouncing ball, Suarez's adventure continues with a heave across the diamond to get Kirk.
All he needed to do was throw this ball shorter on the turf. I love when infielders on turf don't try to throw this ball all the way in the air.
Woos 1-1. Bouncing ball to short, could be 2. Crawford running throw, double play. There it was, and they'll face Guerrero to begin the 6th. Seattle 3, Toronto 1. On a payoff, Fernandez grounds one towards the middle. Bichette with a backhand. Quick trigger throw to first. You'd never know. He's never played there in the big leagues.
That was such an outstanding play. You know he's got to be a little careful, and we talked about his knee running more.
On a 3-2, Varsho pulls it off Freeman's glove and down the line. Kind of left heads for third. Edmonds throw. There's a play. He's out.
This is such a great play by Edmund. Now, Kiner-Falefa did not turn around. He's anticipating.
On an 0-1, Muncy sends a fly ball back of first, down the line. Back goes Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to make the catch.
Over the shoulder, circuitous route, sneaking onto the side warning track. What a play, 2 down.
Yeah, I think he had a beat on it.
Caught by Klein. Oh, a breakout hero in the World Series, and you should be smiling, Will. This is real. Lead things off. Popped up down the left field line. Kike Hernandez is over to the sidewall, makes the catch. Wow! Fresh off of last night's craziness, it's a highlight defensive play to start game 4. One of those two. Guarantee that it goes back to Toronto. Ohtani picks this one off and shovels to first. 2 out. A little bit of everything. Trying to do it to his old team in the World Series. Lines the ball to center field. Varsho lays out, and he made the catch. Corks this ball to left center field. Lucas is on the run. He reaches up and makes the catch. Nathan Lucas. 2-1. Pages up the middle. Jimenez comes home and gets the lead runner. The infield drawn in works for both teams late. Scherzer's 2-0. Edmund pulls one down the line. A diving stop and catch by Vlad Jr. He has used the World Series.
Teoscar Hernandez on the first pitch he sees. Base hit, he's kind of trying to stretch it into 2. The tag, he's out. Hernandez thinks he's safe. Great throw in.
Jam shot from Crawford. McKinstry lobs it to
Suzuki to right field. Curling towards the corner. Frelick slides and comes up with the catch. Sal Frelick with a tremendous catch in right. That's
3-2, and a soft liner caught by Turner. Trey Turner lays out to make the play. Another good defensive gem in this one, and the second out of the inning.
Another one of those changeups and keep.
Jeremy Rehak, today's third base umpire. The 1-1, swinging a soft little tapper to the left of the mound, fielded by Skubal. He'll throw to first in the dirt. What a pick by Torkelson! My goodness, Skubal.
Perez lifts that one out to left. Long run for Rosarena, still tracking back, and he makes the catch. Off from second base, McKinstry. He'll tag and get to third. Randy Rosarena had to cover a lot.
Here's a high fly ball off of the bat of Ernie Clement. Back goes Rosarena onto the track at the wall. He's got it. Rosarena with a leap in front of the fence, and a tip of the cap from Clement. Spires 0-1. Santander to left field. On comes Rosarena to pick it off. Well, it may not be playoff Randy at the plate yet, but making an impact with a glove right here to finish off a 1-2-3.
Tayo looking for a perfect first. Machado to right center field. Cole Armstrong, electric. Maybe no one better in the game anywhere than PCA.
There's a fly ball to left field. Happ going back. That ball is tracked down by Pete Crow Armstrong. Came out of nowhere to make the catch.
Reacts as soon as that ball's off.
Contreras, a bullet up the middle, caught by Horner. The throw to first in time to double up Churio. Digs this one out down the line. Lucas makes the play. And the Blue Jays are taking all the things that made them a 94-win team and putting them on display here in the first game of the postseason.
You just wonder if
We're off of Morahone. It kicks right to Arise, who tags the bag with the baseball.
That's what you call a kick save and a beauty right there. This is a bullet, man. 104, and this ball could have went.
Frelick, hard ground ball. Nice stop by Bush, who gets to the bag for the second out.
The ball was hit pretty sharply to the left.
And he's on the first pitch again. Liner into left field, and it is caught by Kepler. A diving catch in left center. The closing speed of Max Kepler takes an extra base hit away. On the ground through for a base hit. And here comes Harper. Throw comes in from Hernandez on a hop. Got a play here. And out!
Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back is Kike Hernandez to haul it in. What a catch by Kike. Onto the track.
Skubal back to work against the bottom of the Seattle order. And Garver slices one out towards right field. Long run coming in. Carpenter makes the play.
There are the two hits today. Clement hitting .467, and Rodriguez comes on to steal a third and send this game to the bottom of the ninth.
Stand, so just a little bit of get fair.
Smothered by Naylor.
A little bit
what
of
a
miscommunication there, I guess, with me and Fonzie.
All right, guys, what a play right there by Josh Naylor. And coming off what we just saw, it looked like he was hurting his last time up there. There's another one right there, and a leaping catch by Naylor at first.
Well, this is great positioning. Way off the bag was Naylor. Gets up for a line drive again.
The time. That name has fit the last few years. Carpenter loops one on a tough hop to second, grab by Polanco. Excellent defensive play by the veteran.
Closes his eyes, watch. Oh, no, he didn't. Cruz delivers this one to Chisholm. Diving play, up he throws. Safe, the ball gets away from Rice, but not far enough.
So a man on for the Dodgers to start the fourth with Freeman coming up. Freddie Freeman into left field. Collins on the run. Collins on the track. Leaps and makes the catch. Retreating is Hernandez. May have a play. No play. Terang eats it. Changing catchers never an easy thing for a pitcher. In the air, center field. It's dying, and it is caught by Bader. Bader snaps up, throws to first late. What a play by Harrison Bader for out number one.
Two-strike offering. Back towards Flaherty, off of his glove, bounces to the second baseman Torres. The throw is not in time. A.J. Hinch has a hand up from the Detroit Tigers. Torres, too, to barehand that ball.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out.
Dangerous.
Line drive to third. It's caught by Suarez.
Like right there. It's danger zone. Look, Javi knows it, too.
Baez breaks his bat, hit to third, throw home by Suarez, tag is applied, 2 down. Bazardo with a big pitch, and Suarez. For Seattle, runner takes off from second base, the throw down from Dingler, in time, nice tag applied by McKinstry. Robles is called out. Robles. Flaherty's 1-2, Robles goes, pitches outside, throw down to second, he's out! Caught stealing for the second time in this series. Dingler cuts down Robles.
Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. He'll throw high to Volpe. And Anthony Volpe does a great job to come down on the base and make the throw to first to double up low.
Anthony Volpe.
On a line to center field, Varsho back at first, comes on, dives and makes the catch. Oh man, he saved himself.
And Daniel Palencia on phase 2, 3, 4. It's a one-hopper to a sliding Swanson. He does it again! You shall not pass!
Dansby Swanson showing it off here, just knock this.
What a play by Swanson, which has been an October full of plays. One of the best shortstops in the game. One thing that separates Swanson is that he is so good to his backhand. Really.
And Arise with a line drive dropped by Swanson. He's got time, and Arise is out. Arise was well out of the baseline. It looked like he was heading back to the dugout.
Yeah.
And Jackson Merrill represents a tying run. And Merrill grounds the ball to shortstop. Swanson to the bag. Swanson to first. Swanson to the dugout. He's everywhere.
It's been a glove show from
2-2, and Smith gets jammed. That's a fair ball. Durbin winds it up, fires a strike across the diamond, and 2 men are out here in the 6th inning.
Boy, I love how Durbin played that. He had to go all the way to the line, but he gathered himself, stood.
And then there was a wooden bat laying around the house. That's how he got his first accent, with a full-size wooden bat. Dribbled in play, rounded to first, in time. Cal Raleigh able to get Clement on that swinging bunt.
And this was some kind of.
There he takes off. Raleigh's throw down to second. Tag not there. He's safe. This will be a replay review. It is presented by Zoom. I mean, that is about.
Chopped over the mound near second base. Rocchio sliding play. And a double play. Ryan Rocchio has had.
Back towards Munoz. He makes the catch. And Meadows cannot believe it. Right back up the middle. Bouncing ball left side. Backhand play by Jimenez. And a close play, but he got him. And Andres Jimenez having himself a ball game.
Yeah, great play backhand in the.
Lineup turns over. Bush at the plate. First pitch swinging. Diving. Stop by Vaughn at first. And he'll win the foot race to the bag. He takes extra bases away from Michael Bush.
What a play by Andrew Vaughn to his.
Rivas in the air to right field. Barger on the run makes a diving catch. And Addison Barger having the time of his life out there roaming right field. He's got an outfield assist. He's got a diving play. The guy that grew up dreaming of being the next. Bounces one left side. Raleigh's headed home. Barger's throw is there. The tag from Kirk, and he's out. Addison Barger throws home, and they cut down Cal Raleigh.
Well, the only player you couldn't hit it to that.
Runner takes off from first. It's grounded right back to Mizorowski. And he'll jog all the way to the bag.
Fly ball to center. Back on it. Dean racing. Dean on the track and makes a great catch. Wow. Kershaw does.
Julio Rodriguez now facing Canely with 2 on and 2 out. Hits one deep to left field. Long run for Green, who is playing over towards the gap. He'll get there, and he'll make the. Back up the middle to shortstop Baez to his left. Nice sliding play to get J.P. Crawford in that return. Fires 2-2. Sticks with it. Popped up. Suarez down the line. Rosarena comes on, and Suarez check.
Way you're facing. As Tommy Edman turns and burns, and Frelick leaps and south. Frelick makes the catch. What a play that was. Frelick on a last-minute stab. And Terang into left field, slicing. Hernandez is there. Perkins off the bag and out. It's a double play. And a base running blunder.
Baseman, he does that again. He's going to have to run hard to beat a double play.
To second on a short hop. 4-6-3. Double play again. Springer with a cue shot to first. Freeman has no play at second. Turns and throws to first. It's not in time. Throw to third. They got him. Wow, the ball getting tossed all over the diamond. First, Freeman looks to
1, and you got to be on your game every pitch.
Betts pops it up. Guerrero's over. He has room. Stumbling to his backside to finish off another 1-2-3. There he goes. Fly from Kirk. Oh, he's off the bag. He got him. He was off the bag, and Kiner tags him out.
That transfer was so incredible.
Another 2-2. Shallow center. Rafaela running over there. Abreu is cutting in front of him. He did not communicate at all, and he took it away, and that was close.
Almost disastrous.
3-2. Back up the middle, could be 2. Rosario does it himself.
Max Fried pitches out of runners on base, and it's been Caballero and Rosario. And this one off the end of the bat. Here's a foot race between Fried and Duran. What a job by Goldschmidt to get rid of the ball so fast. He allowed Fried to catch it in motion and step on the bag.
It's a great point, Carl.
You know what all those numbers mean about right now?
Nothing.
Not a thing. We're going to give you a bunch of numbers throughout the day, but they don't mean anything right now.
Shallow center field. Merrill got a good jump. And the former infielder Jackson Merrill, who's gotten way better in center field, makes a fine catch. Machado and Bogarts the runners on 1-2. This ball fisted to shallow center. Swanson makes the catch and throws a lob in plenty of time to the plate to hold Machado. Dansby Swanson robs Rhino.
Another strikeout, which would be enormous. Chopper back to the mound. They have Ramirez in a rundown. Fisk tags him out for the second out of the ninth inning. And Manzardo is safe at first on a fielder's choice. So Cleveland
struggled today.
Broken bat toward the second baseman and a diving catch by Rocchio.
Give a star next to that catch right there and give another star at third base. If they're not playing up, that's a ball that gets through.
Throws another splitter at second. Rojas to get Jimenez. Up to third goes Barger.
What a play on a hot shot to second base.
Chopper right side. Not an easy play. Vlad feeds Dominguez. Beat him to the bag. Toronto's out of the bases loaded jam. The crew chief Mark Wegner tell us the Dodgers are challenging. 3-2 to Vlad Jr. It's a fastball to get him. Springer was running. He's tagged, and that's the inning.
So it turns into a strike amount.
On the ground, diving play by Stewart. He'll get up and take it himself as he steps on the bag with the right foot. And that is out number one on the play. Hernandez down to second.
So Stewart slides off to his right and then just has to.
Suzuki with the fly ball to right. Shallow. Frelick. Run out of room perhaps. He makes the catch against the railing. No margin for error.
Well, maybe most right field.
Up the middle from Tucker. Ortiz with a beautiful stop behind second base. And
you might be right. You might see someone else. On the ground, Edman backhands it and makes the play. And Yamamoto breezes through the eighth.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat for Ortiz. And he smacks one up the middle. Will it stay up there? No! PCA with a diving catch. Rewind that one and hang on to it.
I've watched him play.
That one is on the ground. Sogard smothers. He goes to Story, who has to leapfrog over McMahon, and they get one. There's a couple of former Colorado Rockies.
Glass now deals and a ground ball. Glove by Muncy's coming to the plate. And the tag is in time. Wow. That was a great play by Max Muncy. Mark it down. Big play in the game early.
Littell, the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the right side. McLean picks it up, gets it to Littell, who gets over. And a big play right there as the pitcher covers. McLean with a nice play. Betts down to second. And there's two.
On the ground, that's fair. What a play over third by Hernandez. Uses the grass. A one-hopper to Freeman.
Summers and always come to the park. He flips one to short and a puck from Crawford.
Leap it up in the air. Crawford with the catch right behind the second. Holy.
Castillo to Guerrero. Up the middle. Crawford. Running throw. Is it? Down the right field line. Naylor makes the catch. Doubles it off. And that's the ball game. Josh Naylor on a frozen rope.
That's a shot right back up the middle, and Luzardo snares one. Pitchers are athletes. What a redemption for Luzardo after the last one he played.
Big lead, and he might get caught. He is. Tucker was leaning that way, flinched on a first move.
Just a heck of a job by Anderson.
Burns delivers. That's tapped to short. De La Cruz picks it up. Low throw. Out at first, says the first base umpire. Cruz had trouble securing the baseball and then getting.
Call is confirmed. The runner is out. Los Angeles has 1 down remaining.
Flaherty good at inducing ground ball double plays. He had a staff high 11. Ramirez takes off running. The throw. Got him! What a strike by Dingler. And Ramirez caught.
Dugout, center field. Varsho makes a sliding play of his own. A couple tremendous different.
Your best relievers, but not wanting to fall too far away. We'll go to Ray here and get a ground out on a very good play by Swanson.
Churio, hard ground ball. Horner is there. Flips to Swanson for 1. The return to first is in time for the double play. This middle infield is as good as any. And they turn 2. Chopper, weakly hit, third base side. Durbin fields, throws, got him!
Boy, that was a good play by Durbin. Came in on this so fast, but look at.
Cash one in. Betts, first ball swinging. Harper lays out, gloves it, steps on the bag, and Christopher Sanchez with the pick-me-up of Alec.
The 1-1 pitch. Grisham sends a high pop fly down the left field line. Jimenez is over. Jimenez is there, makes the catch.
Peralta will be available for Game 6 as well. Max Muncy, a liner caught by Vaughn.
Chopper, first base side, tough play for Vaughn. He'll flip to the covering Koenig, and they get the out. Bang, bang play. And Koenig arrived in the nick of time.
And he throws it perfectly.
Ground ball to third. Rodriguez coming home. The throw from McKinstry will get him in time. And it keeps it at a 1-run game. Fielder's choice goes. The backhand hits a stinging line drive. Snared by Baez.
These 8 Ks that he has tonight, tying his postseason high. Nailed to first. Backhand by Vlad Jr. and 6 innings from Shane Bieber.
Line drive caught on a dive by McLean. And Freddie Freeman.
Soft bouncer left side off of the bat of Clement. Chugging down there. The first close play that Suarez gets.
Max Muncy flew out to right. And a ground ball caught by Bowers. Nice play. He'll go to the bag. And the inning is over, and Chad Patrick.
Bases loaded in a 2-0 game. See what he goes with first pitch. It is grounded to first. Vlad will go to second for 1. To a covering to Savage 2. A 3-6-1. Roller to first, and Freddie Freeman to go to second 1. Back to first. They turn 2 with a jump throw from. Shot to short. Betts down to get it. To his feet into first in time. Mookie Betts, what a transformation. In the big games, in the big spots, you can always trust him. Sends this ball towards left center field. Varsho on the run. He's still going. He gets there and saves the day. Leadoff man aboard. Will Smith to the plate. Freddie Freeman stole a base last night. Line drive center field. Varsho makes the catch. The Gold Glove.
2-2, slow runner at the plate. And he hits one hard on the ground to Story, who will flip to Sogard. There's the double play that Crochet and the Red Sox needed.
Now another runner in scoring position for Baez, who hit a grass cutter to short. Arias, an errant throw, and a nice play by Noel. Torkelson holds Manzardo, a chopper right to Baez. And they turn 2 with a 6-4-3. And that gets Skubal quickly out.
RBI double for Bogarts, and the infield pitched in for Ryan O'Hearn. Now a ground ball to short. Dansby Swanson makes a diving play to rob O'Hearn of a hit and rob San Diego of a run.
Up the middle to be able to have the reaction. This is 1-0.